All right. Thank you for joining us after hours. Who is ready to delve into some strange Aeons?
Me, my
Oh,
lord.
Lord, have
Pick,
mercy
pick me.
My
upon my
Pick
my
me, my
poor,
lord.
favorite
poor
part
soul.
coming from Wednesday to Thursday is there's so much excitement at that question for Skull and Shackles, and
Uh,
there's just devoid. There's just like
Nothing but
none of
fucking
that.
dread.
Only have dread for you on Wednesdays, yes.
Oh, I love it. And
Shall
it
we
just
introduce the party for
yeah,
anyone new?
we'll go rapid fire down the line. We'll start with the player character Gregor. Tell us about
Oh,
yourself.
me. I am Malin Gregor Hawken, a rather studious and uh, nerdy is a decent way to say it. I am a half elf who studied in Lepidstadt University, and I am on the quest to find out uh, what the fuck happened and why I can't remember it.
Correct. Next, Aaron.
I am a studier of Thessalonian runes and other stuff in a past life, and now I'm just stuck here, helping these guys survive and trying to figure out what's going on.
You're also a fucking fox.
I'm also a fox lady who happens to be in love with a snake, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time. And you're in.
I am big boy. Mimi
That's
big
all
boy.
you need to know. That's the whole kielbasa.
And for anyone, you'll see this probably sometime this game. That cat in his art is also him.
Yes.
It's a self-portrait, you know. And then we go to our Thursday night lizard man.
Yeah.
Draymore.
Yes, this is Thursday Night Lizard Man Draymore. It's basically a fetish at this point.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Equally as intimidating, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
Yes, no, this is scrawny, creepy Lizard Man as opposed to big, dumb Lizard Man. So,
Mm-hmm.
Ah, excellent. And I'm assuming you'll be in the game here. Yeah, right. Fucking on time. All right. Well, without further ado, I'll take us from this lovely cover art for book 3. Very nice. So many nice rainbows and unicorns.
think-
And
I
it's
think I'll still
basically a
agree.
Lisa Frank journal.
my favorite part is the book. Like, the book has such a nice, happy grin, you know?
No, it looks like he's perpetually caught and I have to sneeze.
You know?
And the gug in
yeah.
the background is mid sneeze.
Oh, no. He's smiling. He happy. But we will zoom back in where we left off at the Forsaken Caravan.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
there he is, our cat.
Yes. And if you look, your token's a little
Oh!
bit different.
Our token art. It's the character art, the characters we made on Hero Forge.
Yes. This is a nice little addition. And Maddie, if you were to switch your token around, you would see that yours is there as well.
Oh, really? Let me see.
The only one that is not updated that way is Aaron's, because I didn't know if you wanted to keep the other art you had or not.
I
So
do.
if you
I
do,
do.
yeah, I'll fix
Yeah,
the
your
token then after the
humanoid
game.
art is very good.
Okay. All right. Just as a kind of a recount for any who are listening in, we traveled here to try and track down some clues as to what their association was with Laos. Besides just, was it hired muscle? Was it a studious intellect? Was it just a natural divine connection to the esoteric arts? Well, the truth is, we don't truly know just yet, but perhaps there's some clues as to what happened with Laos in the Dreamlands. And the best place to start is the place that you all were. We finished the last game after almost being eaten alive by a nice little ooze, which I'll go ahead and just remind everyone of really quick.
Nice.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I'm already having flashbacks. Speaking of which, we need healing.
Already on it, Captain. This is for.
I got healed last time.
This is
whoa,
for
We're
Draymond.
all captains here.
No, we're not.
Oh, that's right. I am the
It's fun
captain
to
here.
Yeah.
No, you're the captain. I'm the ship.
Mm-hmm. No, the ship is Aaron and Draymore.
These last two will be
No.
for the Catman.
They're getting shipped. I am the ship.
Ah, I
So,
got it.
no. Okay, yeah, they're the ship. I'm the vessel.
There we go.
Quick question. So, Our
25.
gear in the Dreamland is not connected to our bodies, correct?
Yeah, so the way, just as a quick another explanation for that, anything that you wore while you slept is on your body already.
So, okay, I just used the rest of this Wand of Cure Moderate.
Hmm. Those charges are not expunged.
Okay, so they're expunged for this version
Yes.
of me, but when I awaken, they will not have been spent.
It makes so much sense, doesn't it? Clear as mud.
No, it makes sense. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that I figured that
But
would be
no,
the case.
that
I
is
just
the
wanted to make
case.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, any charges or any spells or daily abilities you use in the Dreamlands are not gone whenever you wake up.
Yeah, okay. No, that makes perfect sense. I just wanted to make sure that was the case.
Yeah.
So, this doesn't exist anymore yet. Like when I wake up,
Correct.
I'll still have it.
Correct.
But this Wand of Cure Light, I'll just throw this on myself. Aaron's only missing 4, so I need 24.
She'll just lose it if you give it to her.
12, 18, 22.
It's true.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool.
All right. Well, I beseech you all to go on about exploring this wonderful Dreamland.
Indeed. We have yet to truly examine this place. Oh, okay. For anyone who can hear that, that's my washing machine freaking the fuck out. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
It's just the. Oh my God! What is the name of the fucking hero from One Punch Man?
Saitama?
No, I know Saitama. The engine.
Oh, King.
King.
It's the King engine.
Yeah, that's just your King.
So feel
engine.
afraid. Feel very afraid. Yeah, I guess I will attempt to perceive any goodies that are held up within this area. Hiya.
I will try to
29.
smell for any goodies in this area.
God, this place reeks. Don't do that.
Yeah. Also,
Nah, I passed the fort save.
one thing I brought over for you all to use, if you look at the bottom of the screen, is the perception and initiative rollers. You all should be able to see them.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Okay. Well, I'll just.
Yeah.
I
rolled a
in
33.
the compendium. Oh, I see the initiative. You have to hit in bar.
Yeah, it is. It's just for some reason.
Yeah, initiative is in there.
Okay, so there's perception.
Dope. These are test rolls just for fun, real quick.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah, so the way that the perception one works, it's in the same vein of the initiative. It picks a selected one and then pulls it.
Cool. You have to have your character selected in order to make it work. Just
Yes.
so you know. Your token, I mean. Okay.
And Chaz has elected to remind us, one of our Tuesday night people, that those are rookie numbers for initiative.
Shut the fuck up, Chaz. We can't all have a plus 39 to fucking perception.
Well, we could.
I mean, okay, we could.
Well,
but-
Chaz, I hope that you can enjoy what's getting ready to happen.
Well,
Indeed.
I only have one thing to say to you, Chaz. You wouldn't be able to smell anything in the next room, though.
Wow.
I could.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
You
So
fucking see through the
smell
walls
around,
apparently.
and the one thing that has changed that you did smell is that kind of distilled water smell seems to have gone away for now. But as far as finding anything in this area, it's pretty barren.
Onward, then.
Cool beans. Well, we robbed this place of its experience, at least.
Thank you.
There's a door over here. No, that led into that other room.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
where
want
the
to do
haunt
something
was.
really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
I want to take 1 minute, and I'm going to use a scroll to scrawl a rune on a wall.
Okay.
A rune of warding, and then I'm immediately after it's placed going to use the spell Absorb Rune 1.
Oh wait, how many?
So
Let me check
explain to me and the party at large what you're doing real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I have made a rune of warding. It acts as a glyph of warding, but I can't put any extra spells on it. It's just the blast type. I
Okay.
drew that on the wall, and then immediately after it was done, before it set off, I touched my hand to the wall with a nice special silk glove that I purchased on, and I cast Absorb Rune 1. That rune is now in my hand until I touch something else for it to go kaboom.
So you can give a good little tsundere smack and have a little bit of punch behind it.
Yeah. It's got 7
Oh
minutes on
shit!
it
It's
until it
like
becomes
those.
inert.
It's like the explosive tags from Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
It's got 7
Alright.
minutes until it goes inert, so...
Are you
Uh,
going to raptor
yeah,
form?
seeing that
Yeah.
took some time and we were, perceptive enough to hear you casting a spell,
It
Gregor's
took 1 minute.
curiosity. Okay, yeah, it would
And
take
6
a minute.
seconds.
Gregor would have returned in there to see what you're up to, and saw that, and then he'll kind of, along with you, just say, "Oh, what's this you've got now, Aaron? Some new magical trickery we were unaware of?"
An explosive smack.
Neat. Then I just walk away.
Dream Gregor is my favorite Gregor. He is the epitome of the old man is tired of your shit.
Yes. For anyone who hasn't seen him yet, Gregor's typically rather cheerful and friendly, but being in the chaotic plane of dreams, the dreamlands, makes the lawful good half-elf, it messes with his mind, so it makes him rather grumpy. Not grumpy, just
Well,
a bummer.
go on then.
I'm waiting for the details of my perception.
Paint us a what?
He sniffs within 30 feet of where he's standing. Any shenaniganery? DM?
He's dead, Jim.
Sorry, my headset decided to say I couldn't speak. No, aside from your smelling and sniffing, nothing seems out of the ordinary in this area.
Alright.
But I need you to relay it to the party.
I look at them, I just shake my head up and down.
No, I need you to say it.
Gong.
Oh.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Looking
I'm
at the
good, I'm good
dinosaur,
for a
I'll
whole other
say,
week.
I'm not even going to pretend that I
Thank you.
understood that. Is it safe or not? Nod yes or no.
Oh.
Ugh.
And right here, you'll remember from the room where you found the Vorpal weapon. That room was collapsed.
That room was collapsed, yeah. So that would be the other side of the collapse.
Correct.
I will attempt to perceive any trap or magical situation on 26 for perception, and I cast detect magic on the door afterwards.
Yeah, everything about this, surprisingly, is completely unremarkable.
Okay, I would like to then cast detect magic on the room beyond it.
Okay.
What's a cone?
Yes.
You're a pound.
A 60-foot
Yeah.
cone.
Yeah, so your one spell of detect magic would get the whole 60-foot cone.
That's fair. Okay. I cast it a second time just for fun.
Yeah, the cone shape, nothing remarkable in the least.
Is the door
In the
locked?
slightest. It is not.
Okay.
That was
It's
truly
good,
groundbreaking for
It
you.
seems
Open
rather
it.
all right. Go for it.
Our dear friend Chaz is also laughing at the fact that you have to cast detect magic.
Yeah, he's a half elf with alternate perception
Nice.
ability.
Yeah.
Face
All
I.
right. So you have walked into a trap. No, I'm just kidding. You walk into the
Honestly,
bookkeeper's
I wouldn't be
office.
fucking surprised. Also, Chaz, comment
Uh,
from the fucking YouTube, nerd.
So this room just easily moved open. It looked like it was kind of jettisoned, but the moment you went to open it, just kind of. This room was seems to be the office at once upon a time of this caravan's bookkeeper.
Okay.
The office contains a low table and several dozen ledgers. The ledgers are brittle to the touch and crumble if not handled lightly, but each contains hundreds of pages of cramped handwriting.
Well, looking over at Aaron, I suppose this will be where we do our typical event.
Seems like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Stairs. That'll feel great on my old bones.
Well, what do y'all wish to do? Do y'all wish to look in the room a little bit, or do you wish to go on the stairs?
I mean,
I suppose I could search the room. How's a fucking 38 suit you? Also, shut the
Hey.
fuck up, Chaz, for the inevitable. He would have rolled a 40 or 50 something.
In the same regards, the room itself seems to be unremarkable, although the books seem halfway interesting, but they are extremely delicate to the touch. When you open one of them up, it is completely unintelligible.
Right. I really need to get comprehend languages or tongues, which are the other.
Or linguistics.
Linguistics, you say? Do I have
Yes.
that? I have no ranks in it.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow, that's like the first time that's ever happened.
No, the
Aaron-
only other time I can
Aaron
think of was
has-
on the
doesn't
Monday
she?
night game.
I rolled it.
Well, look at you.
This motherfucker
Gregor
actually
opens
has
the
ranks in it.
book. Gregor opens the book, and he's kind of unamused. He's like, "Wow."
I'll say, well, I can't read any of this. I kind of like toss it over my shoulder to Aaron, who kind of like I guess has to really
Yeah,
try
Aaron-
to catch it.
Yeah, Aaron will successfully kind of grab it and give a little scorn look, But the base 10 result, you can make a guess that whoever this letter writer was may have just been illiterate, only mimicking written text. However, with a result of 25 or better, you kind of realize the truth the more you're looking through these delicate pages. It would seem that the bookkeeper was cursed, so that letters and numbers would twist into ineligibility as they were penned. So the moment they began writing, it just twisted and moved and grooved until it couldn't be legible in any language.
What a shame.
Hmm. Do you
Keep
think
moving.
that could be the result of some magical enchantment put on the book, or maybe just a result of the plane
A result of a magical enchantment put on the person.
on the person?
Yes, the one who wrote it.
Interesting.
Well, I will skedaddle skadoodle you all up.
Diddly diddly doot doot doot. Whoa. Ruh-roh. Hello.
This study office is sparse but tastefully decorated. Framed paintings of landscapes from the Dreamlands hang on the walls, including a mini-spired city with marble walls and brass gates. A windswept waste beneath a distant ominous mountain. A gloomy port city constructed primarily of basalt. Standing behind a desk in this room is some type of person. Someone dressed in real robes of nothing but pure yellow. And the moment
Are
he
you
turns
people?
around, he sees you all, and this is what you see.
The king in yellow.
Almost.
Oh.
it's Pastor himself.
Oh shit, wait, it is actually the Yellow King. Oh, that's
What?
that does not bode well
I was
whatsoever.
about to say. That's,
Marty, I'm scared.
Whenever the Yellow King turns around, he sees you all with an expression of surprise, which quickly turns to delight. He says, "Ah, my esteemed comrades! I am so glad that you were able to join me on this perilous and treacherous journey. Please come. Where have you been?"
Gregor, looking at him very unamused, will like just turn to Aaron and say, "Is anyone else saying this?"
Can I get a perception
You're
check from
not
everybody?
blind.
You can get it.
I get a 27.
Because this person looks remarkably familiar.
Oh, we actually recognize this guy.
150%.
What the fuck?
Weird.
Oh god, I don't know if the AP is fucking with us or this guy is actually going to be dangerous down the line, but all right.
He looks exactly
Like my dad.
like Count Hasterton Lyles the Fourth.
Oh no.
Shit.
Wait, isn't that who we're looking for?
Or that's the guy we've been tracking this whole time.
Wait, the
He takes a
fourth?
step forward and says, "My, I'm so glad you came. Now, please, please."
I'm going to ask him to stay right where he is. We've come
Hold on,
across
friend.
nothing pleasant in this plane, and if you make another step forward without proving that you're an ally, I'm afraid we're going to have to attack you.
He puts both of his hands up and he says, "Well, I think I am pleasant."
You seem pleasant enough. Who are you? We seem to be suffering from amnesia. You are familiar, but we do not know who you are.
Well, I am the Yellow King.
I blinked
What is your
twice. Go ahead, Draymar.
I just said, what is your name, not your type.
That is my name. I am the Yellow King.
You look a lot like...
First name V, last middle name Yellow, last name King. This is not your Christian name.
your Christian name. Gregor will say... It's always tricks in this adventure path. Very well. You look a lot like Hasserton Louse. Why is that?
No. I am not Laos. I am the Yellow King. I am simply a piece of a whole that calls himself Laos. The way that a human is a fully formed entity that is a single piece of the whole of humanity.
You are a fraction of his psyche, then.
I am a fully formed entity. I am the Yellow King, but I am a piece of a whole.
And I am rolling my sense motive. How's that?
Yeah,
41.
You feel no ill hunches from this man.
Are you fucking me?
I'm not joking.
Alright, Fowler, earlier before the game started, you said whatever you think is going to happen, throw that out the window. You got me. I didn't see this shit coming.
Thank you. He says, "My, can you please tell me how you all were able to get here? I cannot seem to place you all either."
We performed the ritual.
Oops. I have squeezed him.
A ritual. The Dreamland Excursion ritual. Is that correct?
You'd be correct.
Yes.
We learned it from the whole of you, waving like my cane at him vaguely.
Oh, from Laos.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, are there more of you here?
No, I am one of a kind.
And how are you? How are you here? What has resulted? Why are you here?
I believe I am here because I am.
I think therefore I am. Typical psychological shenaniganery. So, what happened to result in your existence? And if you go into some birds and the bees speech, I swear.
Well, I must admit, that is a very good question. Do you have the answer?
I'm going to roll sense motive again. 26.
The same.
If I was to guess, I would probably ponder some form of strange ritual that either intentionally or accidentally resulted in you being shredded from Laos's broken psyche.
Well, allow me to explain.
Please do.
I was deconstructed from a greater whole, but that process can be reversed with you all. You are already deconstructed. I posit and seek to be reconstructed in the inverse of my experience. In short, you can retrace the last step to regain your memories and your whole selves. I can't recall all of those steps. That was after my time, so to speak. But I know the outcome. Laos spoke with an ominous yet perspicacious prophet called the Mad Poet. This Mad Poet, an apt appellation, I assure you, has unimaginable power here in the Dreamlands. But he is fickle. Approaching the Mad Poet without proper collection of gifts provokes his ire. Worse, he might have nothing to do with you. Laos learned some great truths from the Mad Poet. Some truths so mind-shattering that, well, I came into being as a result. I deem it serendipitous that I do not know where these truths or what these truths are. However, good gifts for the Mad Poet are scattered throughout the Dreamlands. They are rare, esoteric, and never easily gained. Laos identified 7 of these gifts. I recall writing them down on flyleaf in the Dictomonas translations of the Aklo syntax. Of course, I'm sure y'all have heard of it.
Don't we have that book?
recall that book?
Yes, we have it in his bag.
Yeah, it's actually, you all have that book in...
The
it's one of the
comic
ones that-
translation,
yeah.
actually, yeah.
But I cannot recall what they were exactly. Lyles painstakingly scoured his tomes to research each gift, learning where to find it in the Dreamlands, and then dreaming of that location. I would recommend, if you wish to find out what Lyles discerned from the Mad Poet and regain your memories, well, I recommend you do likewise. Some of the gifts require trickery or guile to obtain. Others, delicate negotiation. Or, he looks at Anya and kind of squeezes his muscles, brute force. I do not know the minimum number of gifts the Mad Poet will accept, but Lyles went about getting all the gifts. Perhaps it was too much, perhaps not enough, perhaps it was just right.
Perhaps
But-
some of them weren't his. Kind of,
Oh,
I say more
none
to the
of-
party than to this guy.
None of the gifts were his. They were all gained through means.
Hmm.
Whether they were, like I said, through trickery or guile, diplomacy or agitation. Or, if you have some problem acquiring them all, the Mad Poet might condescend to converse with you anyway. That is not up to me. It is up to you four. Once you acquire sufficient gifts, well, return here and I can escort you personally to the Mad Poet's oasis.
That
And then,
finally gets fucking eyebrows raised from Gregor.
and then you can petition him for the answers you seek. However, and for the first time, his eccentric nature kind of bobbles down a little bit. He says, I would not go without at least some gifts."
So, we need to collect some gifts and give them to this crazy man in order to gain information, is what you're saying.
Indeed. And he pushes out a piece of paper in front of you.
I'll look at it curiously, take it, and then look back at him and back to the paper. What does it read? It's
It
just a
reads-
fucking picture of dick butt.
It's a in-person hard case meme.
Oh.
With an old code, sir, but it checks out.
It reads as the Viscount's signet ring. A feline tail, blue and purple modded fur. A skull of a gull royalty. The green stone idol of a water lizard. A night hag ambassador's heartstone. A captain's tricorn, and a red.
You sound like Eddie.
A
Red hood.
red foot.
So we need to find some dude with a ring, cut a cat's tail off, the skull of ghoul royalty. I've got a hand of ghoul royalty, but that doesn't count.
He looks at it and says, "That will not work."
Indeed. I doubt that
I didn't
was
say it out
royalty.
loud.
I like to
Green
imagine you
stone
did.
idol of water lizard.
That one is quite peculiar.
If I could speak, I would turn to Draymore and said, "Where is the green stone?"
Oh, he will look at you and go, "Oh, I am sorry, my dear boy." Caw. Caw, caw.
I understand this language.
He does. He's saying, like, literally, like, the things that he was saying to you, but now he's saying it in Druidic.
I'll reply to him and saying I can understand common just fine.
Caw.
Night Hag's ambassador's heartstone,
Pinching
not
the
heart,
bridge of my nose, I will say,
and a duck, a red duck.
mad presents for a mad poet. Grand.
Caw.
Okay.
I mean, of course.
Very well.
Do we know the locations for these things?
Those locations for each of these can be found in the studies that Lyle scribbled down. If you have the initial book, then perhaps you kept more of Lyle's personal books?
I shake my head yes.
Wonderful. Lyle sprawled the locations of each of these items where he found them in all of those books. I can only imagine how disorderly his notes might be. But if you're able to successfully go through them, well, you can at least find out where they got them from and perhaps get more.
There's a little ding sound that comes out of Gregor. He'll say, Aaron, do you still have that book we couldn't read earlier?
It's downstairs.
There's a book downstairs, Mr. Yellow King, with strange writing that neither I nor Aaron here was able to read, which is extremely rare for the two of us.
No, he asked. That would be one of my books.
That would make sense. Could you translate that for us?
I'm sorry, no.
Why not? I can't read it.
I can't read it.
This begs
Maybe-
another question. How are you
It
held
begs
up in
another
here
answer.
without having come across the threats that are within here? We've come across a malicious dream entity and a massive sentient ooze creature. Have you just been barged in here this entire time?
He puts both of his feet up in the air, crisscross applesauce, and he's now sitting crisscross applesauce in the air, and begins stroking his beard and says, "Well, yes.
Ah,
Did you go into their rooms?"
squinting my eyes. Are you about to tell me that they only exist when we walk in there?
Well, do you exist in a room that you're not in?
This reminds me of the story of
fucking
the
sparks
tree
start
falls in
flying
the
out of my
forest
head.
and no one's there to see it. Doesn't make a sound.
You would talk
Ah.
about trees.
But I say that in Dino, and
you-
only he can hear me.
He replies back to you, "Caw, caw, caw." He replies back as, "You are truly a wise dinosaur."
I bow very deeply.
Ah.
He
He says back in comment, "My, it would seem that the studious one is also the brawling one."
If anyone needs me, I'll be over here trying to hold my sanity together.
I also.
Good
I
night.
believe that we are all in search of sanity at one point.
There's a
But
fucking
that's-
bang on the wall from my head cracking against it.
For anyone who might not have been here at the time, book 1 of the Strange Aeons was called In Search of Sanity.
kick. It also
But-
reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, where the Mad Hatter's just like, "Oh, we're all a little mad here."
Yeah.
Very much so.
We're all mad here.
He says, "Well, one last thing before you decide to leave, I suppose.
Hmm.
It is very good to meet you all. But what are your names?"
I tell him in Dino.
Before you go or whatever the fuck to give you the thing, I will say there's one extra little thing before we give you our names, Yellow King.
Yes.
Why is it that your name is oddly familiar to that of a certain deity that was worshipped by a cult group allied to Mr. Louse himself?
He pivots his head and he just says, "I am sorry, Gregor, or not Gregor. I'm sorry." He says, "I am sorry, Studious One. I wish I could tell you the goings and comings of Laos himself, but unfortunately, I am broke off from a part of him that was simply too much to handle."
Too much to handle, you say?
Indeed, it would seem the knowledge that he learned here in the Dreamlands fractured his reality.
Well, in that case, until we get a definite answer, I will point to Aaron and say, her name is Leaf, pointing to Draymore, say, his name is Scale, pointing to the dinosaur, say, his name is Claw, my name is, what was my fucking title in the first chapter?
Elder.
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 You can
Yeah.
call me Elder for
These
now.
these are
Okay.
old aliases for those who were not present during that chapter.
Yeah, at the beginning, a nice little thing. The beginning of the game, they were truly, in a fugue states. They did not know their
Yeah.
names.
We
And they gave
had
each other
we had
nicknames.
complete amnesia, so we didn't know our own names, so we all went by aliases.
All right, the Yellow King will happily say, "Well, it is a very fine day to meet you all. To finish my statement, though, I would recommend if you're going to look for these items, which I would most certainly assume you will, go in order. One of the things I do remember is a feeling of dread for each one of them."
Very well. Order is in top to bottom or bottom to top?
Yes.
This is
Oh, I am sorry. I do not know where.
Which of these should we go with first?
I would recommend the Signet Ring.
Do you know what direction we need to go into? to find this ring?
He already told us I have to wake up, then on another night dream of being there.
Is that so?
Partially correct. You're so studious, Miss Leaf. Yes, the truth is, the Dreamland Excursion ritual that you all are using is a very facet that has been extracted upon and reinvented. Normally, the Dreamland Excursion ritual could only take one person at one point in time, and you would simply come to a random point in the Dreamlands each time. However, Lyles must have had someone very crafty help him with this ritual. I cannot imagine who, as he looks to Leaf.
Yeah, I was looking at Aaron at that.
In doing so, he was able to pinpoint a location each time and broaden the area of how many people he can take. So, and once you can discern where you need to go, well, then you can start the ritual again and be there.
Fascinating.
Indeed. So, for in the future, if you wish to come see me, now you know where I am.
Indeed.
He then pulls out an apple from underneath of his coat and begins taking a bite of it.
Why is that familiar?
Don't
Would you like one?
No, thank you.
He pulls out another apple and tosses it to Gregor.
I just let it fall. I don't even attempt to catch it.
He misses horribly anyway.
Very well. Now, Mr. Yellow King, I do believe it is time that we've parted from you and checked out the rest of this facility. Are you still bound to this room after we leave?
This room in general? No, not necessarily. I could always leave if I wish to, but I very much do not wish to.
Indeed.
Have you seen what's downstairs?
Unfortunately. Good day to you then. Kind of tip my bowler to him.
He pulls off the top of his hat, which reveals a very bald head, and says, "In the future."
Hiya. What an interesting fellow.
Yep. When you look down, you can see the where like the cave-in happened for the roof.
Gotcha.
There's something else of note here in the Forsaken Caravan. You all have cleared it.
Oh, cool.
Shall we wake up then?
Please.
Was there anywhere
Were there any
else we
other
could
books down the stairs that seemed interesting?
No, they were all just more and more Scrabble of the same.
Indeed.
You all can look around more if you wish to. However, you all have successfully cleared this area.
Excellent.
There is no other goodies or encounters to find, unless you want to wait for the formless spawn to come back.
Wait, the formless spawn? Why can't I remember what that was?
That's the
Dude,
black
First thing we fought here. Oh wait, never mind.
The ooze? Was that it?
It's
Yes.
ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
completely fine without waiting for that ooze.
for real. Well, now that I know that
Alright.
my spells could actually affect it, I'm not as intimidated by it. But, yeah. Let us say, oh wait, how do we wake up again?
Like this.
I slap him.
You slap me and I just get slapped, and I look at you and I say, I am happy you are the weakest one here.
Indeed.
I'm just gonna wake up without telling anyone else how.
The Yellow King will just kind of poke his head around and say, "You must concentrate."
Bye.
I'll concentrate on waking up.
Good concentration check, please.
Oh, I have to make a concentration check.
don't I have to make a
Yeah, it's your character level plus your charisma modifier.
I get a 25.
no, it's something else because I don't have a caster level.
Your character level plus your charisma modifier.
Okay, and then I have a negative to it or a positive to it because I took damage before.
Yeah, so with the Dreamland Excursion Ritual,
think
to
I took
concentrate
12.
on waking up, the DC for waking up is 25, and it's a full round action to do so. But the check is reduced by 1 for each point of damage you took whenever you traveled over here. So, let's see. For this instance, everyone, except for Draymore, was able to do it the first time. Draymore, you see everyone else vanish as you're still here.
Hey, I
Draymore
do
just like clenches his face and focuses, and then he sees everyone else disappear, and he just kind of goes, "Aw."
No, one more time. Okay, you're good. We'll just say you're good for this one. Because you all took damage coming over.
Yep,
All
I
right.
did for sure.
And you all will wake up.
I wake up. I should be in human form. Yes, and I sit straight up, like from like on my back to sitting up, and I just go nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
I
Yeah,
smack you. Leave him alone.
when you wake up, for comedy's sake, Skywin is also just fucking in this room staring at Aaron, and then freaks the fuck out when Aaron does that.
They didn't get rid of the Vunith that are still dead on the fucking boat.
Oh,
We're going
sorry,
to eat
that's
them.
my bad.
I'll quickly just rotate towards Sky. Like, oh, hello, small Skywin.
She is done making her Usopp face after eating the pepper, and then says, "Ow, and she's gone. She goes back to her duties as the captain.
Oh, we're going to have to do that ritual so many times.
Yeah,
Just 6
it
times.
seems-
You could go ahead and go right now if you really wanted to.
I'd rather not incur the wrath of the mad poet. He might read us some bad poetry.
No. Well, according to
Vogon
Hitchhiker's Guide to
poetry.
the Galaxy, humanity apparently is the... Isn't it like the first... No. Aren't humans like the second worst poets in the universe or some shit like that?
Yes. in the
No,
movie.
Vogons are the worst poets.
Vogons are the
however,
worst. The second worst was
one
like a
particular
single
human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes them pretty much immune to the pain of reading Vogon poetry. Like it still bothers them, but like they don't like suffer in pain like other aliens do.
Nice. All right. So this is the part of the journey where Aaron and Gregor become invaluable because we get to read some books. So you get to take a look and read a book. Reading Rainbow.
Gregor will need a moment first, though.
Oh, of course.
Clutching the silver holy symbol of Abadar that he has on him at almost all times. That was horrific. I've read excursions into the Dreamlands before and like minor poetries and poor writings of the barbaric or the insane, but nothing could have ever prepared me for like a land of chaos as such as that. I couldn't even hold myself together. I was so uncomposed.
I'm gonna pull a necklace off of me. I'm gonna hand it to Gregor and say, "You might need this in the future." And it's a holy symbol of Pastor.
No.
You never know when it.
Go ahead, go.
You never know when it might get you out of a pickle.
Well, now.
I mean, I only have 6 of them.
2 is silver.
You only have 6 pickles?
No.
6 and holy
Who are you,
Unholy
Chaz?
symbols of Pastor. Also have a wooden symbol of Pharasma and a necklace of Shellen.
Too fucking
I'm
good.
wearing all of them.
Yeah, you're like Mr. T.
Basically.
And a lab coat.
Man, I'm gonna get you an amulet of Talos. It'll make your shouts cool down, quicker.
Dude, that stupid ass talisman barely does shit. You don't even notice like the difference.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love that game. It's one of my favorites, but holy shit. Like, those little buff mechanics or whatever, you don't even feel them. If it isn't, like, just a really OP spell or fucking stealth archers, it doesn't even fucking compare.
Alright, I guess we start reading books.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you look in the Thursday night section of our Discord, you can see a picture of Andrian whenever he's trying to help Gregor.
That's That's funny.
I mean, just
Um,
fucking Benny. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I have a question that I've been wondering ever since I got the item. What's it fucking called? The Mask of something. The Mask of a Thousand Tomes. How does that
yes.
work?
So the Mask of a Thousand Tomes is a very wonderful study material. So whenever you wear it for a certain amount of time. You wear it for 10 minutes, and whenever you go to make a knowledge skill check, you get a plus 10 confidence bonus on the knowledge skill checks.
I mean, I know that, but how does it do that?
The way that I picture it in my head is you and Aaron both are, going at it. So if let's say that you were the primary researcher for one of the books, Aaron can be like reading you the material, and you're deciphering the material.
Okay. I mean, that would make some sense. Like, how the fuck would you use it alone? Like, would you just wear it for the 10 minutes or whatever, and then just start chewing through some material? I guess.
Yeah, so if you were to use it by yourself, like it would be more like you're relying on your own intellect. It wouldn't be more of a study aid. It'd be more of a just you're gaining clairvoyance, in understanding things.
So tell me, how damaged are we after coming out of there?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
at
I'm
all.
good.
You're good. You're good, baby.
Cool. I'm gonna go work out.
Yeah. Skywin will gladly work out with you. Plenty of lunges, plenty of tricep dips.
Plenty of squats.
Gregor will ask around the small crew of this tiny ship and ask if they've seen any spooky boats off in the distance lately.
Yeah. Oh, when you all went to sleep, it was like just a couple of nights after you all had ran into that boat the first time. And this is whenever you all wake up, it's morning. Like you all slept a full 8 hours during all of that.
Right.
They'll simply say that they haven't seen anything since passing by that town.
Okay.
But they say that strange things happen on these waters all the time. There's no telling what we'll run into.
Grand. Yeah, I guess I'll put on my mask for 10 minutes and then start reading shit.
I'm gonna join Aaron while exercising.
All right. Draymore, are you gonna help?
Insanity of these tomes.
Yeah, I guess I'll think about it.
All right. You're gonna help? Are you gonna help Gregor? Or are you gonna go with the other two bros?
We're working out at the bow of the deck. Are you gonna go read books with Gregor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go read books with Gregor.
Yeah, boy.
All right, just let us have a prettier map to look at.
Ah, yes, the world's butthole.
Beautiful.
It's like a cat. Every time I go to it, it's right there in my face.
Excellent. All right. So, Aaron, you'll be able to make progress towards your stuff. Aaron, you're able to do anything you wish to do for the day.
I'm gonna work out so I can get a health.
I would have to look into that to see if one trainer can do the same thing at two people at the same time.
It's like teaching a fitness class.
I mean, yeah, for the health, all you have to do is just study at like a monastery or whatever. So, like, you can just take the class, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay, yes, that'll work then.
Yay! How much is it per health? 300.
Yeah, 300 per health. Yeah, and it takes 3 days to get one.
Yep.
For Aaron's case, yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, so Gregor and Draymore, you all begin reading a book.
Yeah, boy.
You all start research on the signet ring. So the tomes that you all will be going through, which is 3 tomes that all encompass areas for these checks. It is Elements Through the Spirals of Time, Spiders of Sin and Sky, and the Theological Agreements of the Kingdom. So, let's see. The research checks. I can accept knowledge history, knowledge nobility, and knowledge planes.
Hmm.
I'll make a
Planes.
knowledge plan.
Planes
Yeah.
is the higher of mine, so I'll roll it.
And Draymore, you're able to assist.
39.
35,
So-
39.
41.
Yeah, boy. You almost double it.
Yay.
You able to you will be able to remove a die 8 plus,
Intelligence?
I believe it's intelligence. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's intelligence.
Yes. Oh no, let's see. It is a die 12 plus your intelligence. Because do you have skill focus in the skill?
Do I have skill focus in the skill?
Yeah, answer in the if there's a yes to any of these questions, then you can do it as a die 12. Do you have skill focus in knowledge planes?
No.
Do you have 5 ranks in the skill and is it a class skill?
Yes.
Then
I
you
have
do a die
5
12.
ranks and it's a class skill.
Nice. So die 12 plus your intelligence.
Yeah, buddy. Here it comes. 1d12 plus 4. Wow. 8.
Nice.
Average.
So you'll
No, wait.
reduce the pool by 8.
It's above average, actually. Bravo.
All right.
Wait, no, it's not.
The
That's
first,
below average. God damn it.
the first tick for the day. Laos learned that this Viscount signet ring. He learned that the Viscount referenced is Viscount Pietro Berlin, a mysterious but popular noble in the dreamland city of Siliphaeus. And let's see, that is all you discern for this day, or for the first 8 hours. If you all wish to study more today, you can do it one more time before it's time to sleep.
Okay.
Got a plus 25 to the roll. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can assist with this one
Okay.
because it only takes 8 hours of.
Yeah.
I'll also assist in a knowledge planes roll.
Lol.
Look at you. Look at y'all. So,
40.
damn, you double it, boy. So we'll say instead of a die 12, even though technically it doesn't go any higher, we'll make it 2 die 6. So you get a minimum. The worst you can get is a 2.
Works for me. 2d6 plus
2.
4.
Plus your yep.
Hiya! 12.
Oh boy, that will get a lot.
Huzzah.
So, you get on the next tick, which is according to one of Lao's travel logs, Siliphaeus is an opulent and populous city. Although visitors and natives alike experience the passage of time normally in Siliphaeus, the city appears frozen in time. Laos visited at noon, and the sun remained at its zenith even though the hours spent negotiating with the Viscount, I'm sorry, I read that incorrectly. And the sun remained at its zenith even though he spent hours negotiating with the Viscount for his ring. Let's see. And you got to the next tick as well. Viscount Brelin is known for hosting courtly and lavish events. Fearing to lose the Viscount's favor, attendees ignore any unusual happenings at these events because they are they are sporadic, common, and will happen. But like I said, fearing to lose the Viscount's favor, no one says anything about it. And that is all you'll be able to get from the book for the day. There is one more tick left. The knowledge pool is 25. So, you all can go ahead and go sleepy bye if you wish to,
Yeah, boy.
Is there anything you all wish to talk about or discuss amongst yourselves?
I want to talk to Aaron about our physical fitness regimen that we've started in the mornings.
Yes.
I'd go into detail. Would you prefer to do the cardio before the physical training, or would you prefer to do physical training and then cardio?
Physical training, then cardio. It's always good to have the heart pumping at the end of the workout as well as through it.
Yes, physical training to get the muscles nice and pumped, and then to edge down into a slow decline with cardio. Smart.
It's like the campfire talk whenever y'all get ready to rest. I like it.
But what do you prefer, Draymore?
I do not exercise.
And then we'll go to rest. I do not exercise. I like that. All right, you all will sleep peacefully without any kind of nice excursions for the night, since you're all still learning the exact area. And you all will wake up on the next day. Nothing strange or crazy is happening as of now. So y'all in good shape.
Time to go work out. This is
Yeah,
the
you
third
all-
day we worked out, right?
Yes, this is for Aaron, it's been a handful of days now, but this is
Well,
the
yeah.
second day that you started.
Oh, second day? I thought we read the book, then rested, then read the book, then rested, and now this is the third day.
I think you're gonna do a max of 8 hours per day when you're doing that retraining.
You can.
I know that.
You can only do 12. I mean,
That's why I said
Yeah.
we read
Well,
the
no,
book.
they researched that book twice in the same day because they.
That's why
yeah,
there was
yeah.
2 researchers. Gotcha.
So this is day 2, and Skywind is not happy that you're here. Like she helps you. Like she makes sure that you get it and everything.
I'm included, but I'm excluded.
Yeah,
Like I'm at
it's
the
like-
bow of the ship, and she's over there in the shade with Aaron doing the workouts. And I'm like, I'll have a question, and she'll have to walk over, or I come to her, and then I go back.
yeah,
She'll
exactly.
tell someone else to tell you the answer.
She's like, and then you'd be like, exactly right, and the guy's like, I don't really know. Just go ask the captain.
There's like shitloads of selfies posted on Instagram of Skywind just working out with Aaron, and in the background you can kind of see Aaron doing karate chops in the air.
All right. Well, one last knowledge check, if you please, Mr.
Can do,
Gregor and
Captain.
Draymore.
Which kind of knowledge?
36
Yeah,
Which
planes.
not- Planes,
before
we
any
shall
assistances.
assist.
Yeah,
no, we
you're-
won't. We're working out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you're
oh,
help-
yeah.
But Gregor knocks out so 38 altogether. You
Mhm.
knock it out of the park. So you and Draymore on the beginning of the next day will learn the proper phrase that allows you all to use the Dreamland Excursion Ritual to reach the Viscount's Gala.
The proper
Huzzah.
phrase is bazinga.
And it has to be said by a shifter.
I accept these terms.
Yeah, I can agree.
Cut, print, and genius. All right. Yeah, you all are free to know.
It's a good thing Aaron shifts between 2 forms.
Shut the fuck up.
Bingo.
Bazinga.
Mhm.
All right. We'll go through the rest of the day. You know, you all can eat and gladly replenish the stores of your sanity for what you have left, and we can begin the ritual anew when
Yeah.
Betty Bye time comes. If there's anything
Yeah.
you all wish to do to prepare yourselves, if you can.
Yeah, we finish our morning workout. I'm like, come, Aaron, we must replenish our carbohydrates.
Yeah.
What a fucking woman on this one. Skywin immediately shoves you to the side, and you comically actually kind of move bah!
Yeah.
There's some clanging of plates and dishes on the side as she tries to help Aaron get her food before you can.
This is fine. This is her ship. These are her rules. I dare not self-impose.
It's like one of those fucking cliche things where Skywin's staring at Aaron and sighing and daydreaming, and then Aaron's sighing and staring at Draymore and daydreaming, and Draymore's thinking, "Wonder if Aaron actually likes me."
No, he's sighing and staring at me, thinking, how does he do it?
How does he do it? All right.
Do
Well,
what? We'll leave that up to the audience to determine.
And you're staring at Gregor thinking, wonder if he has any more jerky.
The answer
Yes.
is yes.
No, you
The
gave
answer-
it to something, I remember. Because I got sad.
and then Luke hides his character.
I didn't give
sheet
all of
really
it.
quickly.
I still have one single piece of jerky.
I can smell it. That noise just reminded me. Be ye angels.
Nay, we are Batman Rock. All right. We'll go ahead and get this ritual underway. Aaron, if you'll do the honors.
Mm-hmm.
And just to remind everyone of this fun little ritual.
The Dreamlands excursion.
Yee. So, we will need Knowledge Arcana first. So, as long as you succeed on 3 of these, you're good. So,
Hey.
alright, Aaron, Dre Moore, and I know Gregor can also roll this, I believe.
Oops, that's engineering. Twice for some reason. 38 for Arcana.
Yeah, Aaron is successfully able to complete the first step. Let's get Arcana one more time from you, Miss Aaron. Let's get the nice, and then the assist rolls as well. Nice. We won't worry about Dre Moore, as we already know. She's passed this one. Knowledge Planes.
I can do this one.
Oof.
Oh, that is a total
17.
of 25. Look at that. Or 27. Nice. You'll succeed. The ritual will be complete at this point. And good shit.
Yay.
You all will take the little spaz of damage from completing it just due to the volatile nature. So, Gregor, you take 2. Oh, what the fuck? You take 4. I don't know why I only rolled 1. Alright. Keep track of that number, because it matters whenever it's time to wake up.
Oh, so that's our bodies took that damage.
Yes. So, the concentration check to wake up is 25, but whatever damage you take going in reduces that. So, your concentration check to wake up is only 21.
Gotcha.
Aaron, this is for you. Aaron. And Draymore.
8.
Eggs. Eggs.
Eggs.
All right. Whenever you all awaken, you awaken. You walk down the steps through the white door that you all have come to know for stepping through into the Dreamlands. And the moment you all do, you arrive at an extravagant gala. The doors open before you the moment you step through, as if you just seamlessly step from the bottom of the stairs into a lavish hall. Let me go ahead and show you what you're looking at.
Can I dream that I am wearing the fanciest of robes?
Yes. We'll just say thematically you are able to. All right. So, you all arrive in Siliphaeus together. It is in a crowded ballroom of cavernous proportions. This grand hall and the entire estate in which it sits belongs to the Viscount that you've learned from in the journals, Viscount Brelin. The ballroom is several hundred feet wide and lit with reddish light of sunset through west-facing windows. It is currently thronged with thousands of attendees in courtly dress. Many are dancing, but a few converse in small groups or enjoy hors d'oeuvres presented by liviered servants. Here and there, a slim gray cat winds its way through the dancing partygoers. Although most of the partygoers are Siliphaeus' well-to-do and dressed in regal fine clothes, other attendees wear clothes that are threadbare or several decades out of fashion, as though they've been here for years. Even if you all are not dressed for a formal ball, anyone that you all walk past, you're just kind of getting a feel for the area. They don't remark upon your out-of-place fashion or manners. Everyone seems, for the most part, to be pleased to have been invited to this high-profile event, and studiously avoid acting unusual. Going so far as to ignore anything disturbing, possibly, because you all recognize something almost immediately. When you look up, thick webbing and areas of darkness obscure the ballroom ceiling. 60 feet above the lacquered floor, sounds of scuttling and clicking from this web-shrouded darkness is going on. You all just kind of looking around, and you have been here for a few moments now. You occasionally see a little of a thick rope of webbing that drops down from the darkness, snares a partygoer, and hauls them up into the darkness above. And then a few moments later, dribbles of blood and other fluids trickle from the darkness, pooling onto the ballroom's floor, to which everyone politely looks away and keeps dancing around the puddles of viscera that is falling below them, pretending not to notice.
Draymore looks up and sees all that.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you see them like go up into the darkness, but you can't see what's up there.
Yeah, he sees all that happen, and then he's like, well, we can't react to that. So he just sort of shrugs, and he sticks his arm out to Aaron and says, may I have this done?
Yeah.
Okay, we go.
Yeah, you can.
Nice. Tell us all last time.
Well, this is interesting. I'm going to look over.
That means you have to dance.
Is this the
Yeah, I'll get to that
aforementioned?
part. I'll get to that part here in just 1 second. I was gonna let this little moment happen real quick.
Gotcha.
Is there any talking, or is it just dancing?
I'm gonna look over at Gregor and it's like, I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't know how to dance.
Gregor just stares aimlessly ahead.
I desperately attempt to ignore that.
He just shakes his head. He goes, I know.
We all know, Aaron. All right. Yeah. You all are able to. You all are able to kind of start dancing away a little bit and enjoy the company of each other, even though it's a little awkward for you both.
Oh, it's extremely awkward.
Does either one of you say anything to the other as you're dancing?
I will. I'm tired of the charade. I'm gonna pipe up and be like, okay, so I'm guessing you know by now. Or at least have a hunch. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just attracted to you. It's awkward. I'm awkward. I get it.
I too am lacking in social. But I would like to engage in a courtship here.
Oh, he's fine.
Ooh.
And he pulls his hood down and like slips his like head spines over to like one side like he's parting his hair.
I just look at him like, yeah, please do.
But then I guess they continue dancing and staring passionately into each other's awkward eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of like an awkward middle school dance. You know, there's like the couple of feet for Jesus in between you two.
Gregor to Aaron says, "What do you think their children would look like?"
Probably small
Nine-tailed lizard folk.
at first, and they would grow with age.
It's probably something you'd see on DeviantArt.
I'd rather not think about that.
Oh god.
All right. After a few moments of dancing, the next song will come and go as the court musicians continue playing more music, and you all are able to rejoin Gregor and Aaron, somewhat awkwardly, but pleased with yourselves. At this point, you all distinctly notice one individual standing amongst the rest of them, who you can only assume to be one Pietro Berlin.
Oh, he looks awful.
Yeah,
A high platform bearing a throne with a commanding view of the festivities rises at the southern end of the ballroom. The moment that you all kind of start making your way towards him, because you all can only assume that this is the man leading the party, he says, Oh, my. It's been a long time since I did not recognize someone in Celiphaeus.
I'm
Please,
gonna- oh.
where are you all from?
As I approach, I say, "I've heard it's courteous to bow for those that hold standing, and so I'll bow."
It seems we have a smart one.
Yeah,
I am sure
I
you've
will
heard that
follow
many
suit.
times before, though, my dear.
All the time recently.
Can we not have Aaron be the face for this, please? Gregor will kind
No.
of much. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, let's see what happens. Go for it.
Oh no, that's all I was
No,
wanting to
what-
do.
what
Was
are you
Okay.
doing?
introduction. That's
Okay.
it. Calm down,
Gotcha.
shit.
I mean, that's cool to see what kind of wacky shit we can have happen. But anyhow, Gregor will then a little more forcibly than normally, kind of muscle failing, of course, because he's way fucking stronger than me. Muzzle his way in front of this fellow and give a very deep and courteous bow. I will use my knowledge nobility to know exactly what kind of bow I should do. 23.
Yeah, you're able to hold your middle fingers up on both
I
sides
hate
and
every
bow
fucking thing
appropriately.
about this fucking place. Okay. Yeah, Gregor will do.
Indeed, peace among worlds.
God fucking.
Okay.
Okay. I don't get the reference.
Rick and
This is
Morty.
a little Rick and Morty.
Oh. Okay. Lol. My brain is too smooth for the Rick and Morty memes, unfortunately.
I understand. It's okay.
It's a good.
It happens. It
I'm
happens.
not intellectual enough to have watched that show.
yeah,
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I will give him the proper bow and then say an extravagant ball to be sure that it would, but of course it would be held by none other such as yourself, my good sir. I've already forgotten his fucking name. Let me look at the notes.
Braylon.
Braylon.
Did
Pietro.
his character sheet come up whenever I showed it? Or no?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
I was looking for like a title or anything like that. Viscount was his name?
Yes, the Viscount.
I will say a good Viscount. Now it's dawning on me that we need his fucking ring.
He,
could probably
yeah, and he'll say,
earn it.
Yes, my studious friend. What can I possibly help you with?
To answer your question first, so that I am not rude or anything, I would like to answer that we have come. How far away is Silifas or Silifos from Ustalav?
It's in the Dreamlands.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is a city
Yeah,
in the
it
Dream.
is not okay.
Yeah.
I will say
but
that
he is- but
we
he
have
is
come
not,
from a far off land known as Ustalav.
I believe that is close to Gallowspire, if I am not mistaken.
Ah, yes, you'd be very adept, but that is not surprising the slightest to a good man such as yourself. I'm gonna give him a look over, if I may. Is this fella, human?
We roll perception.
I roll 32.
Yeah, he definitely seems to be human in every single way.
Okay, so he's just creepy as shit. Good.
Yeah.
Basically.
I will say to the guy, we have come on a great mission, my allies and I, however. Are you perchance familiar with the esteemed man known as Hasserton Louse, by chance?
He rolls his eyes and says, "Yes, I remember talking with the Count, as it were, for many hours."
Yes. Sense motive? 24. What's his opinion of
You
Louse?
can see that there's a little bit of just annoyance.
I will say, I see you share your opinion of Hasserton, as does the rest of my acquaintances here. He can be quite the talker, can he not?
Indeed. What he asked for was nothing of significance. His droning and groaning.
Well, I will like to let you know that we have no intention on doing anything of the sort on your on the night of your ball, good sir. However, there is something that we do need.
Well, what do you wish of me?
This is rather forthcoming, and you will have to forgive me, but I will. Does he have on a bunch of rings, or maybe one ring? What's his?
Yeah, he's got like 10 rings on.
Gotcha.
Including the thumbs, yeah.
Okay. I will say we have come here on a mission for Laos
God.
has wronged us in our own way, and we are attempting to seek him out. And the only way that we can do that is if we could procure one of your signet rings.
One of my rings?
Of course.
Well, what a forward thing to ask, my dear.
Indeed.
I suppose I could allow you to have one of my rings. I could even fetch for the valet right now to fetch one of them. But I must admit, I would need a favor in return.
Now,
Here we go.
now, I think to myself, should I cast Charm Monster on him and fucking ask him to hand it to me?
Let's hear him out first. It might be a simple task.
He's like, kill that man. Okay.
I'd do it.
I will say, what is your price, good Viscount?
He kind of scratches his temple and says, "Well, if I must be honest, the most prestigious dance at this ball is the Sunset Waltz, and I have already chosen my partner for who I wish to dance with, my beloved, my sweet, sweet beloved, a marvelous creature, as beautiful as the night is dark." And he kind of is.
God, it's a fucking vampire.
I cannot even begin to describe how exquisite my beloved is. There's only one catch. I've already promised. I've already agreed to dance the Sunset Waltz with 3 other guests, in fact. If you could break off my promises to each of these 3 attendees, and it must be done discreetly and diplomatically. I cannot have any kind of scene pause on my behalf.
Of course.
Channel energy.
That would fucking solve it. But
He says, if you all can obtain polite acknowledgement of the declined dance from each of my partners I have unkindly promised it to, I will give you one of my signet rings. The names of these guests is Lady Erdrolanda Splinterbone, Ardvin Telgreet, and a beautiful woman, although common stock, unfortunately, Maudette. I am not for sure where to find them, but I am sure if you just ask around, you can. Please, enjoy your stay in Celloface.
so, here's what I plan on doing. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts until I can just scan the room and eventually discover who these 3 women are, and then cast Suggestion on all 3 of them to fuck off.
No, we have to have their consent that they have canceled the dance.
Mm-hmm. And I will suggest to them that they give the consent.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Alright, is that what you wish to do? Anyone else with any other ideas? Or is everyone backing it?
I mean,
I'm
I
just
can.
glad
run with
this
it.
is
I only have one course of options I can choose from, and we can't do that here.
All right. So starting things off, I will cast Detect Thoughts and kind of just give the room a once over. It lasts like concentration up to a minute per level. So let's see the range
60
of the room.
feet.
Oh yeah, I can just from this position. I really don't want to step.
This is not the entire room. The entire room.
Oh, it's a massive
is-
ballroom.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
about 1,000 feet, cubic square feet.
I will say, Anurin, I
And
might need your
there's
muscle. Could you-
thousands of guests.
Thousands of guests, you say?
Yes.
Gotcha.
What do you need me to do?
I might need the rest of you to follow me. The situation on the dance floor might call for some aid.
We had.
So yeah, I'm going to wander around
Yeah.
with detect thoughts until I find the 3 women.
All right.
Do I do that? Is it done?
Yeah, after a certain point, you're still kind of detecting thoughts, detecting.
Have I detected the 3 thoughts?
Let's see.
Thought for a thought.
Give me 1 second to look at something. At one point, very quickly into doing this, yeah, you get immediate backlash and are stunned for 1 round,
Mm.
and the spell ends.
The spell ends, you say?
Yeah, part of the second round of detect thoughts.
Let's see. Oh, if the intelligence is 26 or higher, or at least 10 higher than your own intelligence, you are stunned for 1 round. The spell ends.
Hmm.
Motherfuck. So someone in here has an intelligence of 28.
Remember where you're at.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not like scanning them for that. I'm just trying to like.
No, of course. I'm just saying, like, just part of the way the spell works.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
But however, everyone seems to be completely fine with you all. No one is making a motion towards you all after waiting for a few moments, and no one is stepping out of place towards you all.
Indeed.
I guess we need to hit the dance floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop over the railing.
Well,
You can
be
go
careful. There are some
downstairs like a
intelligent
normal
folk around
person.
here, apparently. Anyway, hopping over the railing as well, cracking my fucking knees and regretting it immediately. I suppose we will go about asking around for the names of those 3 ladies until we can find the 3 of them.
Yeah, that works. You kind of walk up to one of them, and the only thing I need from you is a diplomacy check.
Gotcha. 23.
Yeah. Miss Splinterbone is extremely notorious in Celephais for being a vampire. So everyone knows her very commonly, and they point her out very quickly.
Yep.
It's like
Do
finding a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist in a crowd.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and you all can go ahead and mosey on over there towards her, which I'll go ahead and just move you all.
Bitchin'. Well, she's undead, so I'm not casting any magic on her.
Why?
Whenever you all find her, she is just finishing a dance with a gaunt, pallid man and turns to you all. She is stunningly beautiful, which I'll go ahead and... I guess I'll let you all see her really quick. There you go. Yeah, she is stunningly beautiful, with dark hair, red lips, and clinging black dress. She is having a delightful time at the ball, and she particularly enjoys the reddening light that currently suffuses the ballroom. Let's see. And there is daylight coming through the windows. It would seem as though the sun of the Dreamlands doesn't harm her.
Oh, that's good.
She says, "Oh my, aren't you all a delicious snack to see?"
Is she royalty? Do we know this?
Now you just know that she is someone that the count has promised a hand to,
Oh,
a dance to.
I will also bow just because I don't know. Like, oh yes.
Then I will
She'll-
say,
she'll-
Madam Splinterbone, I presume. Yeah, equaling her bow.
In the flesh.
A very curious and playful choice of words from an equally clever and beautiful lady. I
You might make me
suppose
blush once more.
we both know that that would be impossible.
She gives
However,
a very dignified laugh. Go ahead.
I have come on behalf of our good host of the evening. He would request to have your hand in a single dance. Would you have him?
But
That
you're
was-
doing the opposite.
What? No, that was the thing.
No, he's promised 4 people that he's gonna dance with them, and we have to tell 3 of them that he has to cancel.
And this is the one that he wants to dance with, right?
No.
No, this is one of the 3 that he has called it off with.
Oh, I'm going to look at her and say, "Fuck off." No, I don't do any of that shit. I don't do any of that shit.
Cast suggestion. Cast suggestion.
I can't. She's undead. Well, that makes this a lot more difficult. I suppose I'll have to result on fucking diplomacy, which is also pretty good. I will rewind that statement a little bit. Sorry, my bad. I thought we were going to, like, tell the woman that he wanted to dance.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Well-
the 3 were going to kind of, like, try to interrupt the dance, and we had to, like, stop them. But
So just to make it a little bit more clear, there are 3 people that he has promised to dance. None of the 3 people are his beloved that he kept going on about.
yeah, okay, I
He
get
did-
it, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, they're all different fucking kinds of vampire. I'm calling it. I'm going to instead. Oh shit. Probably have to lie, don't I? That
You
sound
could
like-
bluff, or you could use diplomacy, either one, whichever you wanted to do. You are making that decision.
I'm going to come up to her and say, instead, I will say to her, unfortunately, it has come to our attentions that our good host, the Viscount, will not be able to dance with you this evening.
Oh, really? Oh, that is a shame. I greatly looked forward to it. And why, may I ask, is he deciding not to dance with me?
What do you think, guys? Should I lie
Just tell him what he told us.
that he's promised to someone else?
Yes.
That sounds like a horrific
That he
idea.
promised his beloved. We don't know what his beloved is, but it's beloved.
So, okay, instead, what I'm going to say is, okay. It would seem that our good host, in the excitement of the night, had forgotten that he had already promised a dance already to someone else. The name escapes me, but he has brought us here as a third party to bring you this most egregious information.
Diplomacy, please.
Diplomacy?
Hmm?
Hiya. Damn, 23. I could do so much better than that. That's a 4 on the die. I'm gonna use my faith trait, inspired, to re-roll that.
Okay.
So, keeping the +3, I will...
Reroll the die 20, yeah.
Yeah, re-roll the die 20. So, boop. Okay.
Excellent.
So, 28.
Yeah, she'll say, well, I suppose I can understand that a man such as he would double book himself, as it were. I will remember, and perhaps another time.
Of course.
I will take part of the Sunset Waltz.
And then, if I am indeed close enough to speak to her confidently, I will say,
Yeah.
and there will always be another chance, I suppose.
I might just take you home. I could just eat you right up.
That would probably be pleasant for the both of us.
She pats you on the cheek, and she kind of comes upon you and gives you a little kiss on the cheek,
Mm-hmm.
And whenever she walks away, there's a little stone in your hand that seems to have a arcane mark on it.
I'll
If you were to
say,
use
please step on
read
me.
magic, if you were to use read magic, it would have her name and the name of a city block in cellophane.
Well, looks like I'm taking a nap after this sleep.
But yeah, you successfully intercede the first of the three partners.
1 down, 2 to go.
Indeed.
The next one would be the trade partner known as Ardvin Telgreet. So if you all want to kind of look into where he may be, just keep asking around.
All right. Rolling diplomacy to ask around for who the fuck this is. 24. I'm
You
incapable
succeed.
of rolling more than a fucking 5, apparently.
But you do succeed.
Okay.
Ardvin is a wealthy and well respected. But he doesn't spend much time in Cellophane. Yeah, you come to find out. You learn that he has business rivals who probably do not have his best interest in mind, and they all are actually surrounding the merchant prince. They're all laughing and kind of cutting up with him. There's no set token for him on this map.
So the
so
next
whenever-
person we have to talk to is a dude who's surrounded by bodyguards?
No. There's like a bunch of people kind of like in a little clique talking, and from kind of just talking to people left and right as you're trying to find him, you realize just through the gossip that everyone he's talking to is like business rivals, and they don't fucking like him. They're just playing nice because he's really fucking wealthy.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so you're able to find him, and Arvin is a thin, dark-skinned man with short dark hair and a neatly trimmed goatee. You can tell that he obviously enjoys trying to be the center of attention in this corner of the gala.
Indeed. I will feed into that, and I will say...
Before you approach, I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and say, maybe we should use discretion on this one. Have him maybe step away from his little posse, or maybe have the posse step away for a moment. No needless embarrassment.
Very well. I'm going to give him a look over. Is he looking dead?
Even with your perception roll, you'll be able to make. No, he seems to be completely fine.
All right.
Yeah, like he looks fine.
Let's see here.
Comically behind you all, another person gets shot by a web from the ceiling to get repelled up into the ceiling.
Let's see. I'm going to... I'm looking into this, whether or not someone would get a save on a spell. Apparently the only ways to know if a spell is being cast on you is like the components to it. So, unless there's like an obvious like fucking fireball or some shit like that. But if it's just like a suggestion kind of thing, if they don't notice it, they don't notice it. And luckily, being that I use fucking psychic components, they don't make any noise. I just look at them for a while. I'm just from this range going to try and cast a suggestion on him. And the suggestion will be when the time comes to dance that he simply finds another partner.
Okay. Go ahead and click on the spell for me so I can see the DC.
16.
You see him. You all can he's not like looking at you all or anything, but you can kind of see him kind of look like he's going under the effects of something for a second, and then kind of shrivels off and picks up pace as everyone around him looks strained to keep looking so happy.
Mm-hmm.
But he is unaffected.
Shit. All right. Well, that didn't work.
Option 2.
Well, we've got a few more steps before the option is to kill him. So, let's try them. I'll approach him, and as I do, I'll have my cane out, other hand like outstretched in kind of a presenting manner, and I will say, what was the guy's name again?
His name is Ardvin Tigreet.
Ardvin Tigreet. Did he have a title?
Just that he's a successful merchant. You know, he's just a
He's just a
very
rich
well-to-do trade partner. Yeah.
I will be I'll like shout in a rather excited way. I'll say, "Is that Ardvin Tigreet, one of the greatest merchants of the area, if not the Dreamlands themselves?" As I kind of like approach the situation.
Yeah, just for this, roll bluff. I know, like you're.
Yeah. I'm bullshit. I don't give a shit about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 1. Still a
don't
15, but
Yeah. He gladly accepts it. Why, of course it is. Only a fool would not know who I am. Isn't that right? No, of course it is.
I fucking hate you so much. I will at this point say, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna just cut up with him for a bit. I'm not gonna talk. I'll talk to him for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you kind of shoot the shit back and forth with him for a moment or two, and all of you all get the feel that this guy is, if it wasn't obvious, a pompous jackass.
Mm-hmm.
He is completely full of himself, talking down upon anyone who's even remotely wronged him. Talking himself up a very big game. He seems to be a kind of cruel, but and just very cutthroat. You get the feeling of a man who's trying to get on top as fast as he can.
All right. Okay. I will. I've got this guy. After having talked to him for a while, I will say, well, right you are. Taxes, am I right? A foolish modicum. What is the point of having to be a salesman whenever just the locals and the peasants think that they need a piece of what you are, the hard-working man? Whatever happened to survival of the fittest? Am I right? Just kind of like going on with whatever the hell you think. I would say,
Shirley, what is your name, my esteemed colleague? What can the honorable Ardvin do for you today?
I will say, most glorious Arvin. My name is Malin Gregor Hawken of the Lepidstadt University of Ustalof. I will just kind of extend my title out. It is a far-off land. Do not worry yourself. It's more than likely not worthy of your esteem, anyhow. However,
he pulls out a handkerchief and puts it in. He kind of wipes his hand off and then shakes your hand and says, and then wipes his hand off again after he gets on a shake.
Yeah. I will go on to say, I would like to ensure a bit of good connections between my people and yours, so I would like to come with a favor.
Oh.
Not from you, of course, but for you. I would never ask a favor from you.
What a smart and wise man. What do you wish to present to me?
I hear that you are to dance a certain dance with our lovely host today, or this afternoon. It's nighttime, right? No, it's daytime.
Yeah. Oh no, it's still daytime.
It's like afternoon or some shit.
Yeah, uncharacteristically, the sun normally doesn't move, but you can tell that it's actually getting close to sunset.
Gotcha. I'll say that you do have a dance. Am I correct?
Of course. I have been planning for this dance for quite some time. Dancing with the Viscount tonight will only help my cause for people to know who I am. The trade routes will be flowing endlessly.
Indeed, indeed. But may I give you a greater offer? And then I'm going to take out that little stone with the arcane mark on it.
Okay.
Do I see this vampiric woman off in the distance, perchance?
Roll perception.
Okay. I get 34.
Yeah, you can kind of spot her. She's not like looking at you or anything.
Yeah,
but
she's
you can
kinda
kind of
doing her
spot
own
her.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a little closer to him and turn my back and like point. No, not point, rather. Gesture. Do you see that lovely alabaster woman over there? That extravagant, noble lady?
He starts drooling a little bit. It says, "Oh yes, I do. What about that wretch?"
I, with this, could ensure not only a dance with this fair maiden, but also a night of a heated engagement, shall we say?
Oh. Well, heated engagement, you say?
Indeed. Now, you could dance with the Viscount at one of his number, stressing the word number, of ballroom dances that he is assured going to have at a later date. So, or you could, wasting, of course, your opportunity with this woman, an opportunity that would not be as much an opportunity as a guarantee. And I'll kind of like twiddle the stone in my fingers. Or you could accept just a simple little favor from me. And the Lepidstadt University of Ustalav.
Oh, well, indeed. But you can see me kind of go back and forth a little bit. If I can get a bluff check to try and seal the deal.
Gotcha. Hey! Yeah, boy!
Okay, the only thing I have to do is actually roll his sense motive this time.
Come on. Fuck it up. Yeah!
He snatches the stone out of your hand and begins making his way over there.
With any luck, that will permanently remove him from the situation.
You watch him walk that way, and everyone laughs because they all realize who she is.
Yeah.
But they realize that he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him meet up with her and show her the stone, and he kind of points back towards your direction.
I'm not there. I knew he was gonna do this. Fuck that. I'm gone.
Yeah. If anyone's watching, they can see her. No one can see her do it, but underneath her, up there near him, she gives a sly grin and says, "Allow me to take you home."
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. You have successfully dealt with the second one.
You murdered that poor man.
No, she murdered that poor man.
Hey, he might be having a nice night.
Yeah, you
He
know.
might even get turned. Who knows?
All right. So for the third one,
Who knows? That might be a disguise. She might be a 9 foot tall woman with a French ass last name. Lady
She could even be a 15-foot tall lizard from the Mesozoic era.
after a little bit of shut the fuck up, you
Goddamn Loch
Neanderthal.
Ness monster.
After a little bit of talking back and forth, you discover that Maudette, the last one, let's see. It seems as though
She's
Maudette was
actually the
standing near one
Viscount's
of the.
wife.
She was standing near one of the ballroom's walls when a loop of webbing snatched her up and pulled her to the ceiling. It would seem that any possibility of perhaps talking to her or whatever she's doing is up in the ceiling.
I
Well,
watched
she
that
may be of
happen,
comments.
and then I like wait for blood to fall.
It does not.
I'm gonna go to one of the pages.
You all begin walking up to her, and you all like recognize who she is in the description you've been giving, and you just see the weapon go and pull her up.
I'm gonna grab the closest dancing person near me, put my hand on their shoulder, and is like, "What's with the web?"
It's like, Whatever do you mean?
The web.
Whatever do
I'm
you
going
mean?
to be like, well, this is a problem. We need
Let's
to be able to
ask
get up there without.
Count.
Let's not.
That's definitely a
One of
bad
the person
idea.
like pinches your fucking arm, and you're in. It says, "You insane? Don't ask the Count about the webs, you fucking idiot."
Why?
Give
You
your
simply don't, Aniran. You need to learn the certain dances of nobility. You see, they all have a form of quirk or whatever.
Oh, I asked someone and then they asked the Count for me. Chain of
No.
command, right?
No, it just simply
Oh.
isn't asked.
the guy that is kind of like grabbing your arm will say, "If you really want to find out what's going on up there,
Mention it.
suppose you can go up the stairs." There's kind of like a hallway going out that leads up that can go up to like the rafters.
Oh, okay.
I'm
gonna
going
start heading
to
towards the
lean
door.
into this guy and say, does anyone else use those stairs?
Just the, not to my knowledge, but I'm just a guest. I enjoy the festivities.
The very commonly happening festivities.
Well, it's the Viscount. He says with like a in a way that is like, what do you mean? Like
Right.
it's the Viscount.
Like, yeah. I'm going to think for a moment. Everyone, I'm going to try something. If this does what I think it might, follow in my stead. I'm going to stand back a bit, cross my arms, and wait for a moment, and then I say, the Viscount has very regular dances and meetups like this. I'll wait, like look around. Does anything happen?
The one guy's just kind of staring at you weirdly.
I grab you, say, let's just go upstairs.
Yeah, very well. Well,
Whenever
we
you go
go
turn
towards
around-
the stairs, I guess. We get yanked up.
Yep.
I get yanked up and I say, my plan worked!
Yeah.
The best part is you cut out, so I didn't hear you.
I say
Yeah.
my plan worked, but as I'm being pulled away.
Can I get a reflex save to see if you can just grab the webbing instead of being enraptured by it?
Yes, sir. These old bones ain't for that.
Yeah, you get wrapped up in the webbing. It's okay though.
What's the DC?
The DC is 18.
Okay, I can't make that.
Yeah, well, a 20 would succeed.
What?
Or no, it wouldn't.
No,
Or,
I
the
can't.
DC's 18.
So no, the thing
Yeah.
was, I was going to roll my inspired to try and best it,
Oh,
but I
gotcha,
can't get
gotcha,
an 8
gotcha.
on a die 6. I'm not Yugimoto.
Yeah, funny. All right, yeah. If you all want to wait around, you can try and do that, or you all can rush up the steps after your friend who's been gobbled up.
Yeah, I'll rush
I'm-
up the steps.
Yeah, I'm going up the steps.
Okay. I will. As you all get up there, it is extremely dark. But after a little bit of, let's see,
I think
foresight.
2
Yeah,
out of
there-
3 have dark vision. Oh no, wait, no,
Yeah.
none of us have dark vision. That's the thing.
No, I think.
No. Remember, we made a mention about that. None of us have
Yeah.
dark vision.
Yeah. I believe someone has light though. Am I correct?
Oh yeah. Surely one of you can cast light. Right?
I think Draymore can. We'll just say that's the case for this. But you're able to cast light, and as you all get up there, I'll put our good buddy up here first, and I'll move all you all.
I have both a sun rod and a lantern, so
You all get to the railing part. I'll just go ahead and move this out of the way.
That's me.
And yeah, so you get up there,
My head's
these
sticking out of a
things-
cocoon.
are just chittering away.
Ah, yes. I will call out. How nice of you to join us, everyone.
Yeah, as of right now, you are entangled, Luke.
Gotcha.
Alright, but I'll go ahead and do this part, and we can get this in, because this will be the last thing we do for this session.
Oh,
We'll
it's
get
actually a
initiative.
combat. God damn it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I was
of course
hoping
it
we get to like
is.
talk to the spiders and make like an event out of it. Shit.
Oh, you can talk to him if you want to.
Ah, yeah. Poop.
Ignore the name.
Huh? I didn't see a name. Oh no, nightmare creatures! Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's just awful. At least I rolled well.
Right.
At least I rolled well.
All right.
Make sure, dude. There you go.
All right. So.
Oh, fuck me. Nightmare creatures. Why?
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, trust me.
I mean, of course, there's nightmare stuff, right?
Fucking of course there is.
All right. So starting off, the first nightmare ettercap.
Oh, we're doing this?
Yeah, this is happening. This is going to
No,
happen.
I mean like we're doing it now. The game's
yes,
about to be over.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no. We're going to continue on just for a minute because I have faith in you all for this encounter.
I mean,
Yes.
it's an AoE. Fucking what's his mouth is just gonna murder them.
He's able to move naturally throughout the webs without any problems and continue moving.
Yeah.
And he's going to chitter on up and try and attack Anurin. Anurin, you're going to get his bite.
That misses.
Poop! The giant spider is going to also do the same thing. And try and bite Anurin. I want it to happen. So I'm going to make it happen. It doesn't. Alright. The next Ettercap.
He's gonna get me.
I mean, he gonna try. So you're not helpless. You're just entangled. He is going to cast a spell on you
Because I'm his.
because you're his. That's correct. He's going to actually it's a spell ability. The DC is 14. It's just not put in.
And then hang on, another dice 6. Spinning a point of inspiration. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you use a lucky little bitch right there. Yeah, so you get on that one. Gregor, it's your turn now.
Oh,
to
I see
escape
diplomacy
entangle-
has failed.
Yeah, to escape this entanglement, you will need to either break its CMB or make an escape artist check.
Is that standard action to do?
Yes.
Shit. Well, that's annoying.
You can give me your hero point.
My hero point?
Yeah, get another standard action going on.
That's fair. We'll see how this goes. CMB. Let me see. Okay. Hiya. Lol.
It will not break free.
You know what I'm saying? What's the DC?
The DC is 14.
Oh. Fudge. Well, poop. As a move action, I guess I'll just study this nerd.
Alright, sounds good. It is the next Nightmare Ettercap's turn. He's going to attack Draymore right there. He's going to full attack you this time, though. Bam! 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 I'd be fucking damned. It's okay. I'm not too worried. I'm not worried. The next Ettercap is going to go after the little lovely fox lady.
Oh no.
Bite! Claw!
I mean-
Claw! Ow!
Wow.
You ain't never going to get that lucky ever
I
again.
was about to say, that was very lucky.
Alright, the giant spider will now go. It's gonna...
Hold your phone. Hold the phone.
Oh,
Draymore's initiative didn't get rolled. He got an 18.
gotcha. Okay. Draymore, if you will.
Just T's muted at the moment. Just hey, unmute yourself, nerd.
He's gonna do that Chanel look.
We all know what he's about to do. He's gonna shift and
Channel.
then channel.
All right. Well, I will do the favor of doing that. You pull that boy
God,
up.
it's gonna hit every
Ooh.
single one of them. Have him channel twice. Do that and then swift action channel
Yeah, the
again.
quicken.
For the low cost of 5 of his channels.
Let's see. That's just a regular channel. That's not like the beefed up one. Let's see. So he just spent the 2 uses. Unless the quicken channel takes more, which I'm not for sure off the top of my head. But
I think it's for the price of 3 or 4 channels. He can.
quicken. I'll double check here in a minute. But we'll just get some will saves. So
I'll do
that
it.
will hit all these bastards.
No. It's
So-
by spending 2 daily uses of the channel. He can quicken.
So 3. He's done 3.
3, okay. All right. His channel is a DC of 20, so only one of them will half the first one. I'll go ahead and do it again though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For the
Don't you
10.
roll the damage separately, or are you just doing it 1 damage for all of them?
He's seeing which
I
ones
make-
succeed
yeah.
and fail the saves.
Gotcha,
Honestly,
gotcha.
I'm just gonna make it simple for this case for the spiders, just to kind of go on, just to not bog it all down, make it a little bit quicker.
So all the spiders take the full damage on the second one.
Yeah, and all of those spiders will actually die.
Nice. Now for the nightmares.
Yeah, they get a little tougher, you know.
A little bit.
Let's see those full will saves. Just
All
one.
right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Just one.
that's fine. So that one will take 18. Jesus fucking Christ, almost one shot him. All right. And then that one takes half, so he's at that.
Why are you not rolling the damage separate?
No, I'm just making it. That's what I said. I'm making it simple, just going on through to make it a little bit quicker since we're
Okay.
towards the end.
I mean, I could roll it for you if you need me to.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All right. And boop. All right. Draymore, you just see the regular spiders turn to ash as the ettercaps that are surrounding you all begin to do so and are trying to shake this shit off. All right. It is Aaron's turn.
I'm gonna attempt something. I really doubt it works, but I'm gonna cast a suggestion using one of my spell-like abilities for the day
Okay.
on this one. And I will, as my move action, grab the, if it's even possible, grab the lesser metamagic persistent rod.
Yeah, you can move action and pull it out.
Okay. So,
You gonna concentrate?
yeah, we'll concentrate.
All right,
Okay.
he'll fail the second. What was it? What is it?
This is a
suggestion?
spell. This is a spell like ability. They don't require that because he's not doing anything that would provoke.
Yeah, spell-like abilities by their nature provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, it's supernatural. That
Supernatural
don't. That's
doesn't,
right.
yeah.
All right,
My
Scott,
bad.
what is your suggestion?
We're simply looking for,
No.
What was her
Suggestions
name?
use like a one-word phrase. Like
yeah, I'm gonna say, tell us where she is, but I don't remember what her name is.
Yeah,
What's her name?
you're limited to a sentence or two. It's more
Yeah.
or less a minor mind control.
Yeah, the ettercap just look at you and then points and then nearby, and you see a beautiful but common-looking woman surrounded by webs who is still alive, but just barely. It looks like.
Gotcha.
wait, why don't we just leave her to her own devices?
Because the Viscount didn't say who she was. She may have been someone important. Even though he says she
Oh.
looks common looking.
Also, we're not evil, so
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's my turn.
that
this is
would
me
also be a
talking.
neutral thing to do.
And you're
But I did find the lady.
I am part of nature. It seems like nature was trying to make a decision.
Yeah, we are.
My turn.
Yes.
All right, let me crack my knuckles.
Do you do silver damage, by the way?
I do.
That's great news.
All right, time to claw. Minor action, activate tiger. Swift action. Actually, I probably won't even need to do it. Yeah, but I'll do it anyway. Activate chaos rain. So I grab. Actually, I don't do that. I don't do that. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna do normal shifter attacks. So I'll start with this one and that one, and then whatever is left over, I will shifting put it into that one.
All right, let's see it.
So, hiya.
All right, it's the first one will hit. The second one will also hit, dealing 12, which will get it.
All right. Here is, we do -2. So here is that.
Okay, it's still standing.
And then that.
No longer standing.
And then shift. And that.
And also no longer standing. Yeah.
Yay.
They didn't have much health at all. Or fucking Draymore smacked the shit out of them with those channels, which will get rid of all of them except for one.
The
All
one
right,
hanging
Gregor.
out with me.
This one's gonna just go into you. He knows his time is short, but he's gonna try and take someone with him.
Come at me, fuck boy.
Fight.
Doesn't
Claw,
confirm.
claw.
Let's see. The first claw hits and the bite hits. What's the DC for the poison?
The DC of his poison is 13.
Ow.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so you're good.
Then I take 8 damage.
Could have failed that bad.
I mean, I have inspiration. It's not a big deal.
Okay, yeah.
I have studied the man, and I'm going to stab the man. Or thing, rather.
That's it.
Take this. Oh.
He just kind of looks
How
at
did
you.
I roll a
where you-
6? I have a +6 to hit.
You're entangled.
Uh.
You have a -2 to it.
He looks at you and just kind of chuckles as you missed
I'm
him.
flailing around. A little assistance, please.
Draymore, we'll just let him.
You,
We'll go ahead and
three more
save.
channels, and he'll just disintegrate them.
Yeah.
I know what you're
yeah.
thinking. You're thinking that they have a healing factor because they're nightmare creatures, and they do. But it doesn't
But
help them
they're
if they're
dying,
fucking
yeah.
disintegrated.
Yeah, they're dying so fucking fast it doesn't matter. Draymore, even with just one channel, I'll roll it just to roll it. But he will be able to kill it.
Thank God.
So we'll just roll it
Yig
just for
specifically.
funsies.
Thank you. Yig.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
All right. Yeah. Even if he would have made the save, he crumbles to ash. Nice. So just to kind of go ahead and start coming to a close on this one, you all successfully defeat those creatures, gaining some experience, which I'll give you the number here in a second. And you all find the woman kind of in between all the piles of viscera that have been suckled out of other little coffinous tombs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you all you tell her like, hey, you know, you about fucking died.
Yeah,
How
I
about
say, you should go. You should go. Take it easy for the rest of the night. You definitely don't need to be dancing with anybody.
Yeah, and she gladly does so. So you will be able to do so, and whenever you all make your way back down, you tell you explain to the Viscount that you all successfully, told everyone, and they all, in their own ways, were fine with it. And he is beyond pleased, and says, "How could I ever thank you enough?" Oh, of course.
I can
He
think of a
snaps
way.
his fingers, and a valet is immediately right next to him and procures a ring. And he hands it over to you all and says, "With my thanks." And at that, the sun has finally set. And you hear some murmurs go throughout the crowd, and he says, "It is time. My beloved. She surely must be here." And
I'm gonna start
Luke,
walking backwards.
if you wouldn't care to skip the songs going on right now.
Okay.
Oh shit. Let me.
And then it's just that you got coconut mall.
You got coconut mall.
All right.
Alright, there he goes. John Strauss.
Yeah. Everyone kind of begins parting way. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll move y'all down here. Everyone cannot believe they're actually seeing the Sunset Waltz. A beautiful dance that is only seen every so often. The Viscount begins walking his way forward, and he looks up into the ceiling and says, "Truly she must be here, my beloved." And then you hear the chittering gets louder and louder
God,
for a second.
it's a
And it says,
fucking spider.
It says, "Ah, my beloved."
Oh.
As a lang spider descends from the ceiling.
Ha!
The lang spider gets on all 8 of its appendages and
No,
looks
no.
at the Viscount.
Lang spiders always have an odd number of limbs. That one has 7.
Well, that's the case. As the music begins picking up from the court musicians all around, the lang spider will take an elegant bow. And the Viscount in return will give an equally elegant bow. As he will stand up and the lang spider will stand up to its full height, and they begin dancing the Sunset Waltz.
What?
I'm going to tip up my bowler with my cane and say, again, am I the only one seeing this?
Oh, no, I can definitely see what's going on. This man's dancing with a spider.
It's rather beautiful, don't you think?
First time I've seen anyone dance with a spider. I've seen him dance with
Everyone
wolves
is
and bears.
gladly clapping and gladly
Oh, I'm clapping as
applauding.
well. Like, he's dancing with
The
a spider. That's
spider is
awesome.
dealing marvelous twists and turns, and the Count himself is blushing radiantly as they continue to dance the Sunset Waltz long into the night. You all are free to exit
I
the
couldn't
Viscount's realm.
concentrate. I'm having trouble concentrating.
Everyone go ahead and give me your concentration to get up.
Get me out of here.
But
Get me
I
the
wanna
fuck
watch
out of
this.
here.
You actually missed by 1, Gregor.
Fuck no, I don't.
Let's see it
I
again.
get a 26, bitch. Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, you start to not get up and you're like, holy fuck, Dremore smacked me again. Yeah, it's like, just the inspiration you needed. And you all will just one by one, get out. And as we'll return
Dude, like, we
back-
all start, like, leaving eventually, and Anarin is just the last one standing there, and then I wake him up in the fucking waking world, like, get the fuck up, Anarin, I know what you're doing!
Hey.
Fun fact, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I know, just for comedic effect.
Yeah. No, this is a funny thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun to know thing.
Mm.
So if you can't wake
Very
yourself
morning
up,
to make one too.
That's why everyone... God. That's why everyone was so, like, duh, with the,
yeah,
with the Viscount.
Everyone knew
He's
who
a
the beloved
spider
was.
guy.
yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Wait, I'm glad we didn't have to fight it.
Dude, we've been fucked if we had to fight that thing. Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Also, the Viscount is a level 17 aristocrat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes
fun
him like a
fact.
CR
15 encounter.
15. A 15. Wow.
And that's not including the Lang Spider. But I'm glad that everyone could enjoy the nice little waltz we had. I hope you all got a beautiful image of a man dancing with a huge spider.
Well, give me what I
And,
came for.
Oh, I guess y'all want some experience.
What?
All right.
No, I want more jewelry.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm kidding.
Give us the
I-
damn
I-
experience.
I put the signet ring on before
I
I put the signet ring on before we wake up.
For successfully getting Ardrenda Splinterbone to go on our way, you all are rewarded 1,200 experience apiece. For getting Ardvin Telgreet to have a lovely night.
Wait, we might level.
You all get 400 experience
Oh,
apiece.
never mind. I
For
got my
defeating the
hope.
Nightmare Ettercaps and the Giant Spiders, you all get 2,000 experience apiece.
Well, that
we
does
level.
it.
And that is all the experience you gain.
Yay!
We did it.
We have it.
So I will let our viewers go, and thank you all for joining the after-hour game of Strange Aeons. See, the Dreamlands isn't such a horrible place now, is it, players?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I enjoy it.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Until
It'll be
next
fine.
time, thank you for taking 10 with us, and we'll see you next week.
Indeed.
No.
So, good night, everybody.
Bye.
Enjoy trying to sleep while thinking of a man waltzing with a spider.
I know I will.
will.
I fucking hate you.